Okay, so we're going to talk about the tools that you can use for your relief printing. Just to let you know that not all of the rubber stamps are over here, so the ones that you will be carving out of will not be here. You're going to have to come and ask me. If you plan to do one for your focus project, I do have larger ones. They're a little bit larger, okay, than the little erasers that I'm going to be giving you, okay? All right, so a couple of things about this little station right here is that everything is separated and it's labeled, and it should be pretty simple on where to find things. Now, one thing I do need you to make sure is that you clean off everything, okay? So let's go over a couple of things, and then yeah, we'll talk about how to clean up the bench hooks, all right? All right, so first thing, all the stamps that you're allowed to use. So when you're practicing, you could definitely use the ones that are up top, any of the ones that are created. One thing that I'm gonna let you know is the one that's right here, the hard ones, okay? They actually are kind of tough to print by doing the brayer on top, so I would suggest maybe not doing those for the ink or the stamp pads. They actually work really well with just regular paint, okay? Let's see, what else? Crayon markers, if you don't find the one that you want, yes, there are some over in the drawing station, so you can definitely use those, all right? The ink pads, the large ones, okay, you might have to spritz them a little bit to get them kind of going, all right? Don't douse them, let me pour it all over. The water bottles are there. Inks here. If for some reason you find one that is really dried out, like there's nothing in there, let me know. Also, one thing to let you know, what I would do is I would kind of mush them around to mix the paint, all right? Because sometimes what happens is the binder, which is the clear goo that sometimes come out, all right? Sometimes that settles, all right? And you got to actually mush that around. All right. Last thing before I get into the bench hooks, please don't cross-contaminate, okay? They're actual ink pads. So what I'm talking about is if you use this one, wipe off your stamp, then go to the next color or whatever one you're using, okay? Please just don't go stamping here, stamping there, all over, all right? Now the gouges. All right, so let's talk about these. These are pretty neat. So this is what you're going to be using to carve out your stamps, all right? So they come in different sizes, and how to tell is by this number on the back. Okay, let's flip that over. All right, so that little number actually tells you what size this is. All right, I have all different sizes from 1 to 5. Honestly, I find 2 and 3 perfect. Okay, the number ones, let me see if there is a 1 somewhere here, are really, oh, here's one. Okay, really small, okay? And when you hold this, make sure that the little lines, the 2 lines are up, like going upward topwards, okay? This one's probably a lot easier to see, okay? So they're always up, and you're carving down this way, okay? And away from your hand. Please don't ever carve towards your hands, all right? Now you're probably noticing, like, what is she doing? She's really tightening. This actually, sometimes this gets loose, so all you have to do is just tighten it, and this shouldn't come out, okay? All right, so those are them. Onto the bench hooks. All right, so bench hooks and brayers. Real quick, these are so easy to clean, okay? So I'm going to show you a couple little tips on how to do this. Ready? So I'm going to go to this one, all right? So the sink, ready? Okay, this is cold, this is hot. Turn it to hot, okay? The sink over there, hot, all right? Hot will just help melt away whatever you put on here, whether it be ink or if you have a little bit of paint on here. And if it doesn't come off fast, this is a sponge, okay? You can wash it off. Now, another quick tip, all right? By the way, you can put that back on the stand wet, absolutely fine. All right, another way that you can wash fast, put some water on it, let it run. So let's say I'm letting this run, okay? Really fast way of getting this washed is actually rolling it back and forth over a sponge, okay? Don't forget to get the sides as well, okay? Tap it off, and it can go back in. When you're done, the sink should be clear. Perfect. Okay, that's pretty much it on what you need to know for this station. That's really it. All right, enjoy.